So even though this video idea first came to me 1.5 years ago, I didn't want to film it because I knew how it would make me look like a hater. So here's the woman without subscribers hating on those that have many of them. Here's the woman with a small tiny platform hating on women or men for that matter that has ginormous platform. But I no longer care, okay, because I've accepted the fact that maybe YouTube success is not in the course for me, and that has been extremely freeing. Nowadays I can just say whatever I want, so I'm just gonna say it. Big mega influencers are ungrateful AF. So I used to follow this influencer. I've been following her on and off for like 8 years, okay, and I remember the days she used to beg for rent, okay, which I would never do it. I would never beg on the internet, but I guess it's okay to have a GoFundMe and get a little help. And you know, she was very humble. You know, she would always beg us. Literally, that's what we do, right? Small influencers are forever begging, please, please, you guys subscribe to my channel. Please, please help me get 100,000 subscribers. Please, please do this for me. Please, please do that for me. Blah, 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 blah. Ta, 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 right? And I remember the day she used to beg us to like, to comment, to subscribe, to share, whatever else it is. We all say, I say it myself sometimes. Nothing wrong with that, right? You want to grow your channel, okay? But once they actually get the support of people, a lot of big influencers tend to change on us, right? There's no way around it. I've seen it with very many of them. So once, you know, the sponsorships start rolling in, the brand trips start rolling in, there is a shift that happens. As if, you know, we no longer were good enough for them, or somehow we were beneath them, somehow we are subservient to them. So this particular influencer that I was telling you about, that I've been following on and off for 8 years, she recently bought Kelly. If you don't know what it is, it's a bag from Hermes that costs around $8,000-9,000, and she was showing it to us on TikTok, and some people, not me, were commenting how, you know, they were kind of disappointed in her in this economy. People are losing their jobs. Why are you showing us a bag that costs this much? You are not in touch with your audience anymore. You know, we cannot afford this like you can. Blah, 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 ta, 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 ta. You know what people say. Influencers are unrelatable, which some of them are, which is okay. I guess they are aspirational or whatever. And I was very surprised by her answer. It wasn't like, okay, I understand, you know, from now going forward, I'm going to show you things from Zara, from Mango, so that it can be things that you guys can purchase as well. It was like, unsubscribe. This is my channel. If you don't like it, if you are jealous, if you don't like my success, you can go. Blah, blah, blah. Ta, ta, ta. And I was like, really? We can unsubscribe? Who knew? I want to ask you, did you girls know this? Did you guys know that we can unsubscribe from content creators we don't like anymore? Did you know that if you press the tiny red button, you can unsubscribe? Because it's news to me. Most seriously though, of course we can unsubscribe, Jen. Calm down. We know we can. Okay, but we don't want to. We want to support you. We're just telling you how we feel. Chill, okay? And it's very funny that people who yesterday used to beg us, literally beg, for us to subscribe, are now telling us we can unsubscribe. And you know, the only reason why they can do this is because they know that cancel culture is not real. I say this all the time. It's not a real thing. It only exists online. It only exists on Twitter. It only exists on X. Okay, in real life, cancel culture is not a thing. If you get as much as a little bit of relevancy online, okay, even if it's just 20,000 subs, you are never actually going to really get cancelled, because there's always going to be a tiny amount, usually 20-30% of your audience, who will always stand with you, who will always back you up no matter what. And these influencers know this, which is why they treat us like shit, okay? Your audience actually made you. I know you believe that your hard work did, but it didn't, because trust and believe that I have worked very, very, very hard on this channel. I have worked very, very hard on many videos, and I'm sure so have a lot of micro influencers, and nobody cares. Okay, I cannot contact any brand and tell them, hey, Amanera, I worked super hard on 300 videos. Would you please subscribe one of them? They would laugh at my face. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even give me an answer, okay? Because nobody cares. The only reason you are relevant is not because you work super hard. Like I would love to say it all the time. I work so hard for this. I work so hard for this. And of course, you did, okay? As someone who has created 300 videos, I can tell you that There's a lot of work that goes behind creating a video on YouTube. I know that it sounds super easy when you're watching it. It's 10 minutes and you're like, oh. And I once thought so too. Okay, before I started creating content, I actually thought this was easy. As a matter of fact, if I knew it was this hard, I probably would have never done it. Okay, because now my pride is in it. But that's another video entirely. But yeah, I thought, you know, just take your phone or camera and start talking. Super hard. Okay, sometimes you can have very clear ideas of what you want to say. Once the camera is on, you're searching for your words, you don't know what you're saying, you have to edit it, you have to cut it out. Crazy. A whole lot of work. Really. It is true. You have to prepare for a video, the lighting, blah, 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 ta, ta, ta. It does take quite a lot of work. You know, on most days, I do put in 8-9 hours in these videos. Like, it's a whole lot of work again. But still, all that work means nothing because nobody is supporting, you know. So these influencers, mega influencers, need to understand that it's not the hard work that is, you know, getting them to go on brand trips or receiving $60,000 for a sponsorship. It's actually the support. Okay, it's the people who are behind you, the people who like, the people who share, the people who comment, the people whose comment you won't even dare answering. It's crazy to me. Sometimes you'll go to the comment section of a ginormous influencer and you're not going to see a single answer, not even a heart, nothing. Now they're going to say they're super busy, which I get, but you can't tell me that you don't even have 10 minutes literally after you posted a video to answer to a comment or just heart it. My God, like how much can it cost you? And the same people used to answer to most comments back when they didn't have any. And again, I know that they cannot answer to every comment because they receive a ginormous amount of comment. If they did answer to every comment, that's all they would do all day. But you cannot sell to me that they cannot answer to some of them. You cannot sell to me that every second day they can't block an hour in order to answer to comments. They simply no longer care. Okay, they got a big head, you know, they're big shot now. They think they work so hard, and again, somehow they did, but they are forgetting the core of the hard work. It led to people supporting them, and that support, it's what is affording them this wonderful lifestyles. Okay, because who click on the links? We do. Okay, when you share your little dresses from Zara, from Mango, your little links from Amazon that you're getting money from, we click, we buy. Okay, so don't forget it. If any mega ginormous influencers ever see this video, which I highly doubt, unless y'all share, okay, don't forget, we made you. Now, I understand we can't break you, but somehow we did, okay? And that is my unpopular opinion on mega ginormous influencer. I guess my hater opinion or whatever. If you still enjoyed this video, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know, do you think that their hard work is what got ginormous influencers on the map, or do you like me think that it is a mix of their hard work? Yes, absolutely, but also our support. So the least they can do is give us a little bit, the tiniest bit of respect. Thank you so much.